Silence isn't empty. For your mind, it's loud. Entering silence that feels subtle but familiar. The room is quiet. No music, no voices, no background sound. Nothing is wrong, and yet something feels off. You notice the quiet and immediately feel the urge to fill it, not because you're bored, not because you're lonely, but because silence feels uncomfortable. The urge to escape, your hand reaches for your phone without thinking. Not for anything specific, just noise, movement, something familiar. Silence feels like standing in a room with no furniture. There's too much space, nowhere for the mind to sit. As soon as silence settles, your mind speaks. A memory you didn't invite, a question you weren't asking, a feeling you thought was handled. Silence doesn't distract you, it introduces you to everything that was waiting. Your brain isn't uncomfortable with quiet, it's uncomfortable with nothing happening. Because when nothing happens outside, everything happens inside. Silence removes the barrier between you and your thoughts. Your brain evolved to scan, for danger, for change, for meaning. Sound and movement give it direction, but silence gives it none. So your brain turns inward and starts scanning you. Thoughts become louder because there's nothing competing with them. To your brain, silence feels uncertain, and uncertainty feels unsafe. It asks questions like, why is it quiet? Did I miss something? Should I be alert? Not because something is wrong, but because the brain prefers input. Noise does more than entertain. It protects. It gives the mind something to hold, something predictable, something outside itself. That's why background noise feels comforting. It keeps the inner world from becoming too clear. Modern life trained your brain this way. There is always sound, always updates, always something playing. Silence became rare. So your mind learned quiet means something is missing. Silence doesn't create thoughts. It reveals the ones already there. Unfinished emotions, unprocessed moments, feelings that never had room. Noise kept them buried. Silence gives them air. This is why silence can feel heavy. Not because it contains danger, but because it removes escape. Your mind suddenly has space, and it doesn't know what to do with it. Stillness isn't peace. Stillness is exposure. It's the moment before calm, not the calm itself. Your brain needs time to trust quiet. Your mind is used to reacting, responding, preparing, staying ready. So even in silence, it keeps working. Not because you asked it to, but because it forgot how to stop. If silence feels uncomfortable, it doesn't mean you're anxious. It doesn't mean something is wrong. It means your brain hasn't learned yet that quiet can be safe. Given enough time, silence changes. At first, it feels loud, then unfamiliar, then spacious. But before it becomes gentle, it often feels intense. That stage is normal. Silence doesn't demand anything from you, but your brain is used to demands. So when none appear, it fills the gap with thought. Not to harm you, but to stay occupied. The discomfort isn't silence itself. It's meeting yourself without distraction. And that can feel strange, especially if you've been busy for a long time.